there, Alison here with another Cab Franc du jour. Today we're in Chinon and we're looking at the Charles Joguet 2016 Silènes Chinon. Now, Charles Joguet is easily one of the most celebrated estates in all of Chinon. Charles took over from his family in 1957, and today the domain is being run by Jacques Chinon and his daughter. Jacques was hired by Charles back in 1985 to oversee the day-to-day operations, and when Charles retired and he didn't have any heirs, it's Jacques and his daughter that have taken over the domain full-time. They have 32 hectares of Cabernet Franc vines planted across a 20-kilometer stretch of vineyards on the north side of the Vienne River in Chinon. Today's wine is the Silènes, which is essentially their domain wine. It's their largest production wine. It's coming from vines that amass to around 10 hectares total, predominantly in the Beaumont-en-Véron commune. And this commune is located sort of closer to the, or where the vineyards are, I should say, are located closer to the Vienne River, and they do have more of a sandier type of soil, but with a little bit of a siliceous mix, we say, which is the type of sort of sedimentary sand that has more crystalline structures in it, like quartz as an example. This would be considered part of their sort of easy drinking, early drinking cuvées, their fruitier cuvées, and then they also vinify several different wines, even some monopole sites that are more structured vin de garde sort of wines. All their vineyards are farmed organically, and this particular wine was vinified in stainless steel. So let's give it a taste. And immediately on the nose, there is a sort of a definite fruitiness to the wine, which I quite like. I'm getting some red fruits, sort of sweeter red fruits like red cherry, a little bit of wild strawberry, but there's a nice sort of tart undertone to it as well, like a sort of a red currant or even a cranberry. And of course, there's a lovely herbal undertone to the wine. I'm getting a little bit of thyme, some capsicum, but there is this sort of leafy, savory character, which I quite like. Wow, the palate is super juicy. I love it. It's soft and supple, and the acidity has this really cleansing kind of profile to it, but there's just this beautiful kind of juicy factor, which I absolutely adore. The fruits come through beautifully on the palate, and a nice balance between the fruitiness as well as that sort of classic savory herbal kind of undertone of Cab Franc. I would kind of call this wine a very convivial, agreeable, friendly sort of wine. Actually, I watched a great YouTube video featuring Anne-Charlotte where she referred to this as her vin copain, which is essentially friend wine, so the sort of wine that you would open with friends. I actually would think that this would be really delicious if you put a little bit of a chill on it, and I think it's really versatile from a food pairing perspective. I'm having roast chicken tonight for dinner, and this is going to be my wine on the table, and I think it's going to be smashing with it. It's absolutely delicious, and I'm super jazzed that I have a few more bottles of this. So thank you so much for watching. If you have a favorite Charles Joguet wine, let me know in the comments below. Hopefully I can taste it in the future. And of course, as always, I will be back again soon with another wine. Cheers.